Stormhammer on 4 or 5 heroes. You can get the Lina Lightstrike Ray on multiple. Like, you have so much potential setup. And it's going to be on MVP for they space themselves out.
Over that DD with the catapult behind him. Glyph. Down a bit, but the trade-off is there. Down at bottom lane, the tier 1 down there is actually going... Whoa. What?
He actually ravaged.
Ben is not joining this fight.
Yeah, it's such difficult. I mean, we have the Winter's Curse right here, and the Tombstone going to be coming down. QO just going for the very early Requiem and the Ravage from March. Will clip Undying in the tree line.
So QO vacuum back in with Febby. Winter's Curse is down the grave. Everything is being thrown down into this fight. Febby down and out. QO still alive with the grave. Kills off Sven in the process of his own death as March is looking for the anti-slash. The lance onto AU, still not finishing off finally. Even though he decayed through it, and Noji going to be the third casualty of war here. As this Ember Spirit and Dogs here, they can't sustain. They do not have the lasting willpower to actually get through this fight. Lina, they're going to scout this out. QO just walks into the middle of two of them now. He's going to get changed up. Meanwhile, on the back end, what are we actually having here? Febby running over the cliff, and then just... Oh, Ravage comes in onto 3. March sets it all up with the Requiem. AU dropping low. The Tombstone's still there. He's stacking up zombies. Max Lucky gets the hits down onto the Dazzle, but meanwhile, the back into wall. MP and March deal with the Tombstone. Reven's come across, and Raven ready to fight. But is he? He's got no mana left. He's got no HP either. And with the Undying dead, the PL finally drops. March healed up by Heen on the back. There's no grave for 15 seconds. But the Dogs here running around the side while QO cleans up the Lina. And they know Heen's up here. They know March is coming in as well. Maybe they can mission kill off. Nope, there we go. Jump back to the Remnant, and Raven is fine. Overall, that fight, TNC. Watching QO now, trying to battle up against the Sven. Fighting around with the Scotty, but Raven's still up and running. QO and March on the run out. TNC just reposition themselves, looking to try maybe to re-engage as MP drop low, the stun onto an illusion. That's not the real one. Blake Rabbit's gonna catch them. QO Requiem, but in comes Lucky again. Raven's here too. QO's taken down the Lina. Noji's dropped, but X Lucky, he's got the drums, he's got stick charges as well. Back into walls, and Samex catches them. QO hit by his own illusion and dropping to the decay. Maybe finds a kill at AU and will do so. Mars finds that one, but Raven dying to the PL. He's surged up, and X Lucky comes in with that war cry to try and save him. MP, there we go, slides down, and this Sven, he is piling it on. Don't think March can really escape here. Raven just hiding in a tree, doesn't want to get smashed down. March is surviving pretty well through this with the Iron Shell though, with the God Strength still up. Take him out, and now Roshan isn't available for but they're still getting the job done on the side. Like, Mental Protector is up at top lane. He's farming away, he's got BOTs. How much gold? 2,000 gold on top of Manta Diffusal Blade. He's catching up rapidly. He was miles behind Ben and Ember Spirit.
Oh, X Lucky finds March though. Nice blink jump in. March will not be able to TP away. And now he does not have buyback. He actually bought a plate mail, and that's going to cost him the gold needed to come back into it. They pipe immediately. They don't actually hit the creep wave. Okay, they hit the 2 creeps out of the melee wave. Either way, they're not going to be raised down. X Lucky already with God's Strength still active will take 1 Rax, and yeah, there's no way to defend the second one either. They have to draw the line at the side lanes, and right now they're just pushing as hard as they can.
TNC, do they move up the top now? Yeah, they blink forward. Tier 3 up on top is their goal. Phantom Master is rabid here up on the tier 3 of his own. But Ember Spirit is ready to defend. He's got the cleave, he's got the crits. Just needs to get the hits in though. Mental Protector burning through his mana with those illusions. Pretty good job at holding Ember back, but tier 3 is defended. There is no trade-off. But the Tombstone drops. There's going to be another free lane of racks. Mental Protector throws out the Lancers and dodges out that stun with the Doppelganger. Taking out the Tombstone. Winter's Curse is another. Noji caught Sam H will drop him with the help of QO. So they do not have the way to turn it around. The vacuum wall onto Shadow Fiend is one way, but Grave keeps him up and running. Raven cannot find the final killing blow. Maybe with a flutter miss for the Blink stun. Shadow Fiend dead, has to buy back. And Febby in a world of hurt here, down on the low ground, underneath his own base. March with the Ravage is ready now. He's here, he has the spell, but there's no one to cast it on. There's no combo to be had, and they've just lost a lane of Rax and a tier 3 up at top.
Significant, not like as the huge spike, but just in general improvements. And of course, if the Darkseeker gets a hold of his illusion like he's been doing to the Shadow Fiend all game, then he's going to be able to take advantage of those stats as well.
Far forward here. Radiant flying across with a blink.
Whoa, that's a bluff. That is really just scaring them off without any real backup. I mean, there's the smoke behind him, but not close enough to actually justify that positioning. Now Najee gonna go for the TP away, and it looks like he'll just die straight up. 3 right clicks, whiskers to be sure, and that is gonna be a 1 dead Lina, which means about another minute or so before we can see another push from TNC. But of course, they're still kind of in the waiting out of the Aegis phase. QO, he knew that he could get that much distance from his supportive staff because he has that Aegis, and because his first life isn't nearly as impactful as his second, but he might not be able to take much advantage of either as the God Strength comes out and QO gets just obliterated. No Blink Dagger means no way out of this.
Yeah, QO is screwed. Cold Embrace, Akim back now, they'll even get Winter Wild as it's another kill on top of everything. QO can't even cast his Requiem. And Detector?
Oh my, oh no.
Try and doppelganger away to do something, but he's down and out. That's the Shadow Fiend without buyback. Forever.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes.
I mean, I guess with that being said, the PL's death there isn't really relevant, because not only does he have buyback, but they're not going to be able to fight it without the Shadow Fiend. He's just been such an instrumental aspect of all their engagements, but it is just very unfortunate to see it go down this way. A pickoff on the Radiant Ancients for the Tide, and a pickoff up top for the Shadow Fiend. Those two decided the game here.
TNC, it looks like they're closing out this game now. 2 lanes of Rax gone, MVP, no real recalls. Coming into this, especially when March has jumped on like that with the Searing Chains. Raven, he's been on top of his game. 9-1-11. That, again, it's the one blue death. March now jumps in, but probably to his own death. Kraken Shell does dispel off that stun, but he'll step it into LSA. That's the combo I'm looking for. Back into Grave, Laguna Blade. Okay, March is still alive. He's not dying just yet. Can't get through it all, and with the green, he'll get himself back up to a good amount of health. But I've lost the tier 4s. The tier 4 is falling, and Shadow Fiend's dead for 36 seconds. At this point, they're talking about game 2, right? The PL not flying back here, just letting the game kind of pan out as it is, and there's the GG. Talking about game 2, talking about how to come back into this series. Of course, it's best of 3. March, Constellation Ravage, with a 5-man Ravage, of course. But yeah, that's game number 1, guys, of this best of 3 of the ESL 1 New York Southeast Asian qualifiers. First semi-final. VP up against TNC. I'm Durka, joining me Blaze. Back in a couple of minutes with game number 2, and after a short